Good morning students. In this video we will discuss about various types of schedules. We have 5 types of schedules. One is complete schedule, unrecoverable schedule, recoverable schedule, cascadeless schedule, and finally we have strict schedule. So now first let me discuss about what is a complete schedule. Then I will discuss about recoverable schedule and unrecoverable schedule. When we can say a schedule is a complete schedule is that let's take this example. A schedule S consists of two transactions, transaction 1 and transaction 2. Now each transaction, the final operation should be either commit or abort. Okay, in this schedule we have transaction 1 and transaction 2. Each transaction, the final operation should be either commit or abort. Even here abort or commit. Okay, the final operation should be either commit or abort for both the transactions. Then I can say that that schedule is a complete schedule. I hope you have understood what is a complete schedule. If you have any doubts, you please ask me in the comment section so that I will be always there for clearing your doubts. Okay, now we will discuss about what is a unrecoverable schedule. Okay, what is an unrecoverable schedule is that before discussing about what is an unrecoverable schedule, I want to discuss a small example for a better understanding. Let's take that you and your friend are writing an exam and you are copying from your friend. Okay, sorry for this example, for better understanding I am taking. Okay, you are copying from your friend, you are copying some answer from your friend. Okay, and you have written in here in the copied thing, everything you have copied properly. Okay, and then you have submitted the answer sheet to the invigilator and you have left the exam hall. After that he remembered the correct answer and he modified the answer. Then what will happen? He will get the marks but you will not get the marks. Then you will think that, oh, I copied from my friend got the marks, but however I did not get the marks. You will scold the faculty that the faculty has not corrected the answer sheet properly. Okay, anyway, leave all this the example. Now let me explain. I hope you have understood what is an unrecoverable, because you are not able to recover from that situation. Okay, so let's take that initially x value is some 100. Okay, now t1 has read the x value. Okay, x is equal to x minus 10, so x value will be 90. Right of x, so it is temporarily storing it in the memory as 90. Now transaction 2 has read the value x. What is the value it will read? It will read the value as 90. Okay, now x is equal to x plus 20. So x plus 20 it will be updated as 110. Now right of x, it will be saved it as temporarily as 110. Okay, now you are committing the operation, means you are performing the commit. If you are performing the commit, what will happen? If the x is equal to 110 will be permanently stored in the database. Yeah, that's good. Till now it is okay. Now let's take that the interleaving is happened. Okay, now before executing this commit operation by the transaction T1, there is some problem and it has gone for the rollback. If it has gone the rollback, what is the value it will update in the database? It will update it as 100. Okay, so it was a problem. Why it is a problem is that it was updated, means it was rolled back, but you are committed. If you have performed that properly, means if this transaction T1 was not there, you would have read the x value as 100 and 100 plus 20 it will be 120, and you would have x value would have been 120, but now x value is 110. So this is the problem you are facing. So what I can say from the unrecoverable schedule, when you are reading the content from transaction T8, transaction T2 has reading the value from the transaction T1. Whatever the modification was done by transaction T1, it was reading. Okay, if you are doing that one, let the transaction T1 commit first, then you will commit. Okay, suppose if I want to make it as a recoverable schedule, first let transaction T1 commit, then you commit. then I can say that it is a recoverable schedule. Let me explain why it is a recoverable schedule. Okay, is it clear? If I want to make it as a recoverable schedule, the definition of a recoverable schedule is if transaction Tj is reading the value from transaction Ti, let the transaction Ti commit first, then transaction Tj. Okay, so read of x, similar x is equal to 100. You are reading the x value, it has updated to 90. Okay, and you are reading the x value is 90, it has been updated to 110. Okay, now it has been committed first. Okay, if it is committed, then what it will save? It will save it as 90. Sorry, not 90. Yeah, it will save it as 90 only. Why? Because according to this transaction, it is a what? It is an isolated transaction. It does not worry about what is the other transactions are doing. It has read the x value as 100. It has modified to 90 and it has performed the commit. So according to this transaction, it was 90. Okay. Now it has performed the commit operation. So what it will? It will be 110. Okay, now in the database it will be permanently stored as 110. So it is not a problem because x value was initially 100 and this transaction has made it into 90 and you have read the 90 and you increase the 20. First this transaction was committed, so 90 was updated and this one. But however, this is a lost update problem. There is a lost update problem because transaction 1 has saved it as 90, transaction 2 has saved it as 110. However, it is a lost update problem, but I have discussed what is a unrecoverable schedule, what is a recoverable schedule. Okay, so in the next video we will discuss about cascading abort problem and cascadeless schedule. Then we will discuss about strict schedule. Okay, I hope you are understanding all my videos and the teaching, and I request everyone to go through the videos in a sequence for a better understanding. Thank you so much.